Morning all, Mutton here again. The railways are in a mess, it's cold, it's going to be windy when I get to my destination, but fear not, Mutton will still be able to bring you today's football vlog from Manchester City against Newcastle. We won't have much time before the game because of the cancellations I've had to enjoy and a change of station, but hey, that's all part of travelling by rail in Britain. Let's head off to the match and bring you today's vlog. So we got there eventually. I mean, what a mess the railways were in today, and people having to change stations, change trains, and somehow a train magically rocked up that wasn't supposed to be there and got us to Newcastle. Anyway, only an hour and a half before the game, so a couple of quick scoops and then straight to the stadium. And of course, I believe now you have to either show a vaccination passport or a negative lateral flow test to get into the ground today. I cannot see that being anything other than a mess or not really being enforced properly. But even though that will probably take a while, thankfully Newcastle's ground, St James's Park, is actually quite conveniently located. It's really not far away from the centre. I think, if I remember correctly, 15-20 minutes walk. So, as was the case in Birmingham, these German-style Christmas markets are all the rage now in the UK. I think they're quite good, actually, and probably more of them open than in some parts of the German and Dutch-speaking world, if they had them in Holland. Anyway, given the current situation with infections and what have you, rather than going into a packed pub, and I've passed a few where people are belting out the old football favourites, I'm going to have one outdoors. So I found a little stall from a local brewery called the Dark Storm, I think it is. Black Storm Brewery. And it's actually quite nice to pint here, and it's not too bad, even though Newcastle's a bit colder than everywhere else. Anyway, on to the game, and Foden's dropped to the bench, so has Stones. And although we've got a slightly spotty record against Newcastle in recent times, I think it's going to be 2 or 3-0 to City today. Come on, City. Well, it seems they're taking the COVID passport thing seriously at the ground, but a big demonstration about it. Anti-vaxxers, anti-COVID passports. Of course, none of them wearing masks, but you don't have to outside. So anyway, enough of that. This is a football vlog, and we've arrived at the stadium. If you can just see how tall the stand is, and the away end is in the Leazes stand, and the Newcastle Stadium is big. It's a big old iconic stadium, and they take putting the away fans into one of the most inconvenient parts of the ground, literally to new heights. And having said that, this is one of the great away trips in English football, so although they have troubles. I think it's a good time we're playing them now, because I think they're going to be able to spend enough money under their new ownership and get themselves out of trouble. So better to play them before January, particularly away from home. And here's my ticket. I mean, even the new camp in Barcelona only has 6 tiers. It's got 7. Wow.
You are one of your features are
the COVID check was quick, but I'm going to take a lift, not walk at 7 flights. Sorry for you fitness addicts out. 5 minutes in, cock-up par excellence by the Newcastle defence, especially the goalkeeper. Easy goal for Ruben Diaz. Could be an easy afternoon this. So first De Bruyne on Wednesday, Cancelo today. I mean, Jesus, we're already striking the ball cleanly from outside the box. That really looked as if it was going in from the moment it hit his boot.
Half-time here at St James's Park. I'm checking out the latest score in...
So half-time 2-0 to City, almost felt a bit routine actually. A wonder strike from Cancelo and a horrible run the defenders and to grab the keeper in the first one. Well, I said it at Villa that there wouldn't be a comeback. I don't think there will be either. And I know Villa did have a decent second half, but they backfired now, so I cannot see it happening here. And the referee, not playing at the moment, not sure what they're going at it for, because I didn't think he particularly favoured City. I thought he favoured Newcastle. And for those of you who can't get to games or even away games, you have to queue a long time to get your drink at half time or your food, and you've got to consume it pretty quickly. As always, no alcohol within sight of the picture. You've got to neck it in about 10 minutes when you're down here.
Right, got it, man. That was fun, lad.
Sometimes nothing better than watching Kevin De Bruyne steaming forward like that. But he didn't have an end product at the end of it, but I'm glad he's back in form again. Well, I must admit, I thought it was offside, and so did everybody around me, so 3-0 goal to Mahrez. They showed the lines. runs in this end. And I'll add that it was a very quick thinking by Sinchenko. I mean, he hardly played a game early in the first part of the season, and he's another player bang on form. It over to Sterling, tackled into an empty net. 4-0 City, wheeling in the goal difference on Liverpool now.
All the best, pal. You took care. All the best. This is me, and you.
So at the end, City beat Newcastle 4-0, Newcastle 0, City 4, and a comfortable win for City. They really didn't have to break sweat today, and the tone was set by that cock-up at the back from the Newcastle defence and the keeper, and then the wonder goal from Cancelo. I thought Newcastle were not bad in the middle of the park in terms of contesting the second ball and pressurising the City players. They weren't too bad, but some of the sloppy defending and the completely toothless attacking are something they need to address. Having said that, I actually think the money will keep them up because they'll get good players in, and there are some pretty bad teams down there. As for City, good solid performance, and nobody really put in a bad performance. I wasn't happy again with a few of the things that Sterling did, but other than that, we were comfortable and we're top of the league for Christmas. So I'm going to have a scoop or two and watch the Liverpool game. The pressure's on them again. With Chelsea dropping points, 0-0 at Wolves. This could be another of those seasons where there's not much in it between City and Liverpool, with some pretty high points totals at the end of the season. Might not, let's see. But we've wiped out their goal difference advantage. That's now all square. Over to them. This is probably the last one of the year. I mean, maybe some games will take place. It's not looking likely, and I might go away. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope to see you all again in the new year. Have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. And don't forget, you can't beat a bit of mutton.